Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some SNHU Esports. We are here with Rocket League. Finally, we're getting streaming here. My name is Badav. This is Brandon. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm ready for some demos. Gonna see,
Yes,
try to see who gets blown up.
yes, I'm excited.
So that's a valid strategy.
Well,
If you
I haven't
seen
I haven't done Rocket League in so long. It's been so long. I need to see some cars bumping each other, and I need to see some car soccer. That's what I need. That's my only desire in the world right now.
You only desire to see that?
Yes. Do you know who we're gonna be going up against today?
It is gonna be Fisher College.
Ooh, Fisher, an old rivalry here. Should be a pretty fun match. I'm really excited. I'd say let's hop into it if the game scene is ready. Um, so
Oh,
let's see what we got soon.
right there.
Watch
And
out.
here we go. We already see Hector is SNHU here is the orange side this time around. There is a little confusion there. And Hector goes right in. That is going to be 0-1. SNHU taking that early lead.
Yep. Yeah. SNHU is not the blue team. It is the orange team here. Hector already getting the first goal. That is awesome. I missed these goals already. But again, this is going to be a best of 5. So these first games are always good to read how the opponents play. And oh my goodness, another goal almost instantly onto these guys. AJ is going to be the one to almost get that shot on goal here. We got Trendy Elixir on Microwave. What a goated, what a goated username there. But we're going to see him start to go through now, get a 2-tap in. Not able to do it right away here. Hector now back on the prowl. Gonna go and try and get this ball here. Gonna try and get some boost as well. Boost control is super important here. So here we go. Elixir on Microwave with the demo coming through. Mouse and controller player. Very close to SNHU's goal, but no boost to support it.
And that's a new person for us.
I think it's Somber.
Is it
I'm
Somber?
pretty sure it's Somber.
Yeah, AJ here is just dribbling it in the air. Does try to go in there. Is going to get knocked to this corner. We see Hector already trying to go in. Is going to get stopped there by Fisher, and Fisher is going to start running away from it. Somber there. We can get a demo. Microwave going to get taken out there.
Yeah, absolutely. We see Trendy as well. Also, just sling these balls back and forth here with their teammates, just keeping it. Stop! Just keeping it with their team here. Somber not gonna try and stop this ball here. Coming through, gets that block, and now tries to get control. I don't know what happened there. I think they just flew away or something.
Yeah. Trendy there is going to knock the ball right back into the SNHU's corner, but it's going to get quickly taken away, I think, by Hector, potentially. I'm not sure for the corner. He's going to get stopped there just short. Hector is going to go try knocking it. It's a block. You see Master there it is, keeping it away, denying Hector another goal here. It goes straight back towards Fisher College, and it goes knocked up. Not quite, almost went into their own goal.
Yeah, we see AJ here also putting on that pressure. And actually he gets that goal there. I didn't think he meant to really do that here. I mean, you can see him coming through, just kind of flips it up above him, and then it worked. It works for SNHU. So second goal going to him. That's pretty good. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Fisher White still has enough time to make a comeback here. I wonder what they'll try and do to make that happen. And also, normally we have name tags on the cars, but unfortunately we don't see that here right away. And almost a goal, AJ! It's going to be the one to do it.
What do we got to do at this point? I mean, we're going to start running with the game.
I don't even know how they've been... I don't know how he did this so well here. Getting 3 goals right off the bat. I mean... That's kind of crazy. I feel like.
I mean, hey, we're gonna just keep knocking goals in at this point. I mean, hey, it's usually this first round. It's usually more both people feeling each other out a little bit. And that ball is just bouncing towards Fisher's goal right now. It is gonna get stopped there. AJ trying to go in, but did get pushed out of the way. There, kind of tries to set it up. Not quite. The ball rolls into Fisher College corner. Somber there knocking it up, and no one's really there to help carry it in. AJ, though, is going to swap around. He's going to go in and might knock it in. It goes high, bounces off, tries to catch it off himself, and is not quite good enough to get that.
Yeah, Somber here now getting control of this ball, really trying to get it into the goalpost here, but with no boost, can't really do too much. We see that right here with mouse and controller player. Elixir or Microwave going through for the block, now getting control, is going to try and send it through, but SNHU keeping a really strong pressure here, and Somber gets the goal here. That is the 4th goal for SNHU. Fisher has to play a lot of catch-up.
It is going to play a lot of catch-up. I mean, we've got about a little just shy of like 2 minutes, a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Plenty of time for them to, in theory, come back, but SNHU is just dominating. It really hasn't gone over to the opposing or our side of the field all that often. It's going to get knocked in, going towards Fisher goal there. Somber already driving towards that net. And this is going to roll it. It does bounce off. Hector gonna get credit for that goal there.
What is happening right now? SNHU just taking the very strong role here right now and just getting all of these goals very fast. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen a game like this where a Fisher has been a little low here. I think this is Fisher White. So this is their I don't know if this is their 3rd team or their 2nd team. But their main roster is really good. I wonder if we'll see them in future rounds here. But for right now, SNHU is taking a lot of control already and is just having constant pressure on these guys. And it doesn't look like Fisher's going to be able to break out of it soon.
No, definitely not. The ball, though, goes high and is going to bounce off the ceiling there. AJ, though, tries to send it, but is going to miss it. Somber there is going to push it into corner. And there is a demolition. Hector taking out mouse controller there. And we see Somber just dribbling it in the air, carrying it all the way over. And not quite as it goes towards the goal. We see Hector try to get there. Not quite. And it's going to be sent back towards SNU's corner.
Yep, 1 minute left remaining here. Let's see what Fisher White can do. They're going to have to try and get a goal every 10 seconds if they want to keep up with SNHU. We actually almost see another goal come out from Somber here. Trendy now having control of this ball, trying to send it towards SNHU, but Somber is back again. Just that constant pressure, keeping the balls just away from them at all times, and SNHU will just have constant control always here. But 30 seconds remaining. I don't think there is anything Fisher can do right now to try and save themselves from this game, unfortunately.
Not for this first round, but there is still at least 2 other games to go.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
potentially seeing how this goes. I mean, really 4 other. Somber here, though, might just be able to drive it through. Not quite, as it does get blocked there last minute. 10 seconds, almost 5 now remaining, and there still is goalless here. We see him goes just wide of the goal and barely just everyone's doing everything they can to try to keep it out there. Ball's going to touch the ground, and that's going to end it, and there it goes. Yep. SNHU is going to take this first round.
Yeah, let's see the stats on this and see what we've got going up against here. Looks like not a lot of shots on goal, maybe 3 versus SNHU's 13 shots on goal here. It looks like these guys just got to pick up the pace just a little tiny bit here. But you know what would have been cool if Fisher's just bluffing that whole first game.
Well, I mean,
and they were just purposely playing bad. And then they just come out with like a secret weapon. I don't know what it would be, but just like that out of nowhere. That would be cool, I feel like.
First game, usually both teams are kind of trying to like feel each other out, learn how to play.
Yeah.
Usually that second game's when that adjustment comes in.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, they just pull out an eagle.
Yeah, let's see. This game's already started here. SNHU has not made a goal right off the bat, so we already see a good amount of defense coming out from Fisher White here. Mouse and controller player, instant block. Look at that, amazing. But gets actually knocked up from another car here. I think that was Hector.
Yeah, I think it was.
And they try to score a goal here, but they're not going to be able to do it. Somber now going to try and take this ball. The ball's sent towards mouse and controller player, and Hector goes for it, not able to get it right away. Somber now getting this ball, trying to set up a cross here, but it's forced to give it to AJ, and now SNHU's got to retreat because they're almost going to get scored on here.
Hector here already dribbling, just keeping it in the air, but just gets pushed off there at the last second. Could have almost got in. AJ is just trying. We see Mouse here sending it back towards SNHU, and Somber is going to come back here, try to slow it down and try to push it back here. Still in that corner, just really slowing the game down a little bit here. But SNHU now seems a little bit. AJ, though, does manage to keep it out of SNHU's net.
Yeah, that was really scary to see here. Luckily, SNHU was able to get that save. Let's see what they can do on the offense now. Hector bounces it right over. And these guys are just literally stuck together like glue there. Somber tries to go for a regular goal here. Nothing too fancy. Not able to do it. AJ now getting control. Just kidding. Trendy sends it to Elixir on microwave. And Somber gets the block before mouse and controller player was able to stop it here. AJ going for that final touch. Taps it just a little bit too sharp of an angle there and not able to get that goal right away.
That's unfortunate. There we see Master just sending it airborne. It's going to try to get out, tries to tip towards net, but AJ there did manage to just dislodge a little bit. Elixir here, still trying to go, and Hector is going to pick it up, pushing it towards Will Might, tries to boost in, and does get blocked last second.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate to see. Especially, you know, they had such strong lead going into that, and then that block right away. I mean, from last game, SNHU had 2 goals by now, and you can see already why that first game is so important here. We might see a goal. Somber does get it. Just proved me wrong instantly there. But you can already see Fisher's defense just already improve extremely there, and I don't think this is going to be a very high point round here.
No, it's probably going to be like a 1-point game.
Yeah, maybe.
Really. I mean, still plenty of time, about, 1 to 3 minutes here. And it's already flying microwave there. It's going to knock it into the corner, and Trendy here going to try to send it. AJ tries to stop it, miss it, but Somber just chilling there, waiting, just hits the ball at the right time and knocks it into the corner and away and is dribbling it down the midfield. We see AJ and everyone else. Hector, though, is going to knock it back towards goal as it's still stuck in that midfield and back into Fisher's corner. And there goes AJ getting demoed.
Yeah, a lot of demos coming out here. Everyone's set on a little bit of a cooldown. Elixir on microwave trying to hit to SNHU's goal, and they actually do here. Weren't able to get that block right away. You'll see it happen pretty soon. Elixir, boom, right up. I couldn't see whose name that was, but they tried to go for the block, and they couldn't get there in time. So it looks like demos just always work.
I mean, sometimes it works here. The ball going straight into the corner, and Trendy, though, is going to send it towards SNHU. Hector, though, tries to get ahead of it, is going to miss it just slightly. AJ, though, is going to dribble it in the air, carrying it all the way down. But Microwave and Trendy there both already planning to stop it. Somber knocking it towards the midfield, but no one from SNHU there is ready to back him up. Hector, once again, just getting control of this ball and trying to knock it around. SNHU, though, a little bit strategy having a little bit harder to go in. You're not really quite following it up.
Yeah, and we were seeing, I think we saw like 2 demo. Whoa, Hector, well, what are we doing here? What the heck just happened? Is this from downtown? No, it wasn't. I mean, half field right there, going straight in, hits the top of the ceiling. That was, I didn't think it hit the ceiling at all there.
No, well, I mean, we saw it coming in, so it was coming back down.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I must have just blinked or something when that happened there. But SNHU get another goal here, and almost another instant one from mouse and controller player. Somber now in the ball is going to drive it right to the corner and get another goal for SNHU here. Minute and 40 left. Fisher, 1 point on the board here. I wonder what they're going to do to try and break free from this offense.
I mean, they're gonna have to do something, swap something, maybe tighten up a little bit more, maybe keep 1 or 2 people back, maybe try to play a little bit more defensive. There's already a demo coming in as Trendy's taken out for the next couple seconds, and Hector, though, is gonna also get taken out. We see AJ trying to send it towards goal. It's gonna go back in to Fisher College corner, but not for long, as the ball is now coming back towards the midfield and it's gonna get sent. AJ already collecting it. It's just gonna send it flying. Tries to get in the air, not quite, as it gets intercepted.
Yeah, about 1:10 left here. Fisher's going in full power. That's what it seems. Elixir, no boost. Very unfortunate. One thing I'm really seeing a lot after this goal, though, Somber, the 4th one of this game. Anyways, one thing that I've really noticed here is that Fisher White does not have the best boost control that I have seen. It just looks like from whenever the spectator switches from whichever spot, the teammates just never seem to have boosts here. We see SNHU here trying to go for a little bit of a pinch, and you can see that they always have boosts and they're able to collect it super fast here. So I wonder if Fisher just may not have the best boost control and just trying to do it, but it doesn't matter because all you need is an open net and the defender's gone, and Trendy is going to take advantage of that here. You can literally see all of SNHU just fly for that ball. and then open net. Might as well get that easy goal in.
No one's quite ready for that. But I mean, kind of go back to the boost though. I
Yeah.
mean, SNHU is playing a lot on the Fisher side. So I mean,
That's
SNHU
true.
could also just be eating up all the boost over there
That
on
is
that
very
side.
true.
Speaking of though, Hector is going to drive it in the air. Is going to send it towards the net, but is going to hit it intercepted there. Somber though tries to stop. It's going to go high. SNHU has a chance here to keep it out of their net. It's going to go, and Hector sends it, and it's going to go wide of missing an open goal.
Almost making that. Hit the goalpost though. They do have a good amount of time before Fisher White tries to make some goals here. It's around 15 seconds. About to go into the goal, and there it goes. Somber gets the point on that. Fisher's gonna need to get a goal every 5 seconds, minimum, I would say.
Yeah.
In order to tie things up with SNHU here. So
3 kickoff goals.
3
basically.
kickoff.
3 kickoff goals.
Yeah,
basically?
they'll need to do something like that. But we see the ball already in favor of Fisher right now. SNHU taking it slow just to get some control, not really forcing it outside of their area, waiting for Fisher to make a move so they can play defense here. But 1 second left. The ball's just got to be grounded here. Let's see if Fisher can make a goal before it does. It looks like they're still going to try and go for it. Somber passes it over to AJ, hits it back, actually passes it to Hector. There's a demo coming out. Mouse controller player taking control, and it might be grounded very soon here, but it doesn't look like these players want to give up just yet. Elixir and Microwave sends it to the ground there, and SNHU wins the second round here, only needing one more to win the total matchup here.
I mean, yeah, best of five's always fun and kind of interesting. I mean, we kind of saw kind of the beginning of that game, like the two teams were fairly tight. No one was really giving away a goal. Then SNHU, I think it was Hector, I think, got that first goal in. It kind of slowly started rolling the ball. And kind of towards the end, the kind of Fisher kind of started falling a little bit more behind. Further, wasn't sure maybe try to break up some of that SNHU kind of rhythm.
Yeah, they played very well defensive-wise in the beginning of the match, but it just felt like as soon as SNHU just started stealing their boosts, I feel like they literally got slower because they can't. I mean, they don't have any more boosts to use. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it's hard to really combat that when you have no speed. But next game here, let's see if they try to switch anything up here. Hector sees his ball. Looks like he's going to go for it. Elixir Microwave gets to it first and gets an early goal on SNHU here.
I think that just went over everyone's head.
Yeah,
it bounces off the corner there. You see Elixir just knocks it. Hits AJ. Went off of AJ.
AJ self goal. That is insane work here. Which team is this guy on? But let's see how this next one goes. Hopefully AJ starts playing for the right team here. We see a demo come off on Somber here.
Yeah, AJ here already going Hector, or that's Somber in the air trying to knock it forward. And we see AJ here and Hector both working towards this ball here. Hector is going to try to slow it down, try to send it, but is going to get stopped there by Elixir or Mouse. Just kind of stop filling him in the corner. Somber, though, coming around, took up a little boost. He's going to send it towards midfield where AJ is just kind of chilling. He's going to dribble the ball and just flips it over. And that's a goal.
AJ scoring for both teams right now. Doing a good job for both, I guess. But I think he body blocked that car with his car and then just sent the ball in flying, which is, I don't know how common that is or not. But 1-1 right now. SNHU just needs one more in order to get a lead here. And it looks like they're going to try and get it pretty fast. Mouse and controller player going to stop the momentum that they gave here. Somber's going to go for it, but unfortunately not able to do it when all three members are actually just playing defense on that net. It's really hard to get a goal in with all of them doing that.
Yep. Somber, though, slows the ball down, but two of Fisher's players going to knock it away, taking away the potential goal opportunity here. AJ, though, dribbling towards, and there is another demo taking out Somber. He's going to be down for 3 seconds, but that's going to give SNHU someone to play on the defense when it goes back down. And not really going to help too much there, as it's still rolling towards SNHU's side here. Trendy, though, going to knock it back over. I mean, a little bit of a swap here. Fisher seems to have SNHU a little bit more on their side this time around.
Yeah, and we see the ball actually flipped over a little bit towards Fisher's side. We see Trendy try and get a touch on that there, but Hector actually just scores and steals the ball immediately from Trendy there. Yeah, Trendy going through, tries to get a touch. I think they were trying to keep it up, and Hector just took advantage of it and just sent it straight into the goal there.
I mean, hey, it's open opportunity. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
What can go wrong here?
Yeah.
And kick off we go. And it looks like Fisher there tried to stall a little bit and try to get someone to punt it into the SNHU's goal. Not quite going in their favor. Somber, though, chilling in the back, waiting for the ball to come. Round over since just carry it towards the goal and might not quite. And AJ, though,
Oh!
comes in and finishes it off.
There it is, just an instant goal right off the bat. 3 minutes left remaining here. I would say this is still a good amount of time for Fisher to,
Oh, it means only 2 goals.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
to tie
it's
things
a
back
2
up.
goal, yeah.
Sorry, the hamster stopped rolling in my head there. It took a second. But the next kickoff is here. Somber starting things off pretty strong. Mouse controller player forced to use his boost and stop this ball. Uses the momentum that he can to try and send it into this corner, but Hector is there and ready to just keep this going. And Somber gets this ball, passes it over, almost gets it, but an amazing save comes out from a Master Controller player. That was pretty cool. That was going to go straight into the net if he didn't touch that ball whatsoever here. So,
Ball going down the midfield.
Yeah.
As Hector there, he tries to carry it. We see AJ, though, is going to send it, but Trendy kind of hits at the same time, and they kind of cancel each other out, sending it into SNHU's corner. Hector, though, is going to lob it a little bit forward. Mouse controller just nudges it away from Hector, and Trendy is not quite able to clear it as AJ does manage to stop it coming in.
Yeah, Elixir on Microwave gets this ball, but tries to send it towards SNHU's goal over and over again. I just don't think they're able to do it, but SNHU just literally takes the ball right out of their hands as soon as they have possession of it, and it's looking pretty hard to try and keep it. Maybe their passes, maybe they need to pass and maybe they need to pass the ball around more, and that might be able to help from just getting the ball stolen from them every single time.
Could be. I mean, there's awesome. I mean, both teams are fairly. There's a AJ, though, is going to get demoed, and that's going to be a little bit of delay there. Mouse and keyboard is still chugging that ball down the goal. Somber, though, does not get towards goal, but Mouse there just able to keep it out of the net and send it away. But AJ says, I'm going to come in, and still goes high with that, and it's going to go back towards SNHU side a little bit there.
Yeah, Somber now just keeping it up in the air here. Knows that Elixir likes to stay in the air. Tries to go for a goal, set it up for his teammate. Very unfortunate that he can't, but Elixir actually passes it over to him. But no boost is not a lot of what he could do here. He's still going to go for it, but Trendy is able to get that block immediately here. 1 minute remaining. Fisher's got to make some goals pretty soon here, especially if they want to start catching up to SNHU, because this is basically like their sudden death. If they lose this, they lose the match. So,
and yeah, their Elixir, though, is going to knock it towards goal, and AJ, though, is going to save it with everyone going down towards that far field. Sombird is trying to keep it in the corner, and it goes in. Hector getting another goal. Little over 36 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, Somber hits it over here, passes it to Hector, actually, and just gets a bump right in there. Massive mouse and controller player, by the way. It just wasn't there in time.
I don't speak today.
Yeah,
I don't think either one of us can speak English today.
I don't think so. I think it's all these gamer tags that we're seeing here. Somber actually going to go in pretty strong. 30 seconds remaining here. We're going to have to see what they got. Elixir Microwave able to flip it back over. Mouse controller keeping it going. Trendy goes for it and is able to get it for Fisher here. 2-4 right now. They're going to need 2 kickoff goals in order to tie things up. I wonder if they're going to be able to do it. It's going to be pretty hard here, but if SNHU can just stall them out for around like 8 seconds, I think that will almost guarantee them the victory here.
You can see air ball going off that kickoff there is going to go straight up towards the ceiling here. And it's going to get knocked towards SNHU's goal. Trendy, Somber, and AJ all over there trying to stop it. Hector and AJ is going to knock it down towards Fisher's side. Almost goes in off of one of Fisher's players there. So going to just go just wide. Trendy's going to send it, and it's going to touch the ground, and SNHU's going to win.
Yeah, that is going to be the game for SNHU versus Fisher White. I believe this is their second or third team, because I know Fisher's a very
second
good
week.
It's best of 7.
Best
just
of 7.
kidding.
So,
just kidding. We got one more.
One more going.
We got one more. Let's see what Fisher can do. I want to say this time they were actually really close. It was 2-4. So I wonder if they're gonna pull any tricks or anything else to just try and just get the win.
I mean, they've done one thing really good overall, kind of throughout all 3 games so far, was keeping the ball out of the air. SNHU has a lot of high skill players when it comes to keeping the
Yeah.
ball in the air. So definitely keep the ball as low as you can. Stop SNHU from really kind of competing that air. Might
Yeah. I wonder if it's just like they're just maybe all crowding the ball at once, or maybe there's too less of them at a time. Like, I'm not sure what they need to do here, but let's see if they can do it. We already see maybe an early goal here. Trendy starts it off pretty fast, and Somber is going to get the save on that for SNHU, and these guys are already out of boost, whereas Fisher White looks like they've actually been able to get their boost control in hand here, stealing SNHU's boost and using it to their advantage.
Trendy and AJ there, both in the corner, going on the Fisher's White side here. Somber is going to be the one defending here. Does miss the ball a little bit, but no one is really there to catch it. Is going to dribble it in the air, keeps it going, knocks it towards AJ, and it goes past the defender. Somber getting the first goal of the match.
That is amazing to see here. Somber going in from high to bottom here, just gets it right in. The mouse controller player, unfortunately, just wasn't there in time. And SNHU, still very early goal here. Fisher has a lot of time to get it, but I wonder how many they're going to be able, or how many SNHU are going to get, because we've seen already some pretty high scoring rounds so far. So I wonder if it's going to be another round of that.
I mean, it's been like, what, 3 games?
Oh, are they in a Rule 1 right now? Is Trendy in a Rule 1? It looks like they are. They are. When you have two, if you don't know what Rule 1 is, if 2 cars are faced together and they're just pushing consistently, you have to stay like that, because that's like a Rule 1 in Rocket League or something like that. I forget the name. But these guys are literally forced to sit like that, and whoever breaks it is just like, I don't know, not cool, I guess. But they're just going first. They're going for it. That's actually so cool. I don't think we've ever seen a Rule 1 happen during a stream before. So let's see what these guys can do in a 2v2. Mouse controller player getting control. Elixir is able to knock it out of there. Somber very close to blocking it. Actually does block it here. We do see a demo come out as well. So a 1v2 currently. Elixir on Microwave looks like a free goal, but not actually, because they lose the ball here. Somber is going to wait for it to come down. He's got 100 boosts. He can use whatever he needs to do in order to keep it in the air here. They're going to go for it. Sends it high. Mouse controller player gonna just tap it lightly. Hector gonna steal that ball immediately here, and I wonder if they're gonna try and get a goal. They're very close to doing so. This 2v2 is actually very close without the 3v3, and Elixir Microwave is gonna be the one to do it. Unfortunately, AJ was stuck in that Rule 1 position there, and it looks like the 2v2, Fisher White was able to get the win on that.
I mean, I don't think I've seen so many cars just stick in that one position the entire time. 2-on-2 here going in, and it's going to go straight into kickoff, and Elixir there is going to knock it into SNHU's side, giving Fisher the win for that kickoff. And Trendy, though, already trying to get it towards SNHU's side. Elixir here, sending it towards goal, and he just knocks it high. 2 of SNHU's
right idea, though. That
trying
was
to block it.
That was absolutely the right idea. Unfortunately, just sent it a little too high. I wonder if they run that type of thing again. I bet you it'll work, because the defenders were late for that ball here. So Somber going in pretty strong here once again. Just sends it into the corner. SNHU just loves putting the ball in the corner, which I mean every team does that. But I mean, it is very helpful.
Slowing everything down.
Yeah.
A little bit here. AJ on the far side of the ball. Hector, though, tries to knock it out towards Fisher, but Somber, though, just air dribbling it all the way through. Goes to try to get past Mouse, but not quite, as Elixir just sends it. And right now, I mean, both teams are just kind of fighting for it in the midfield. I mean, no one's really seeming to get over amounts of time. But Fisher, though, knocked it towards that. And Mouse Control there is going to get another point for Fisher.
That is going to be very unfortunate for SNHU. Mouse controller player, the one and only. I wonder how he plays. One controller, one mouse, or both mouses, and is like his feet on controller. Like, I wonder how he uses it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a third arm.
I don't know. Maybe so. But we're already going to see this kickoff come off again here. And SNHU tries to get a very early goal, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Hector comes in. I think he missed that ball. I'm not sure if he meant to. or not. But a minute and 20 left. SNHU needs a goal in order to tie things up. Otherwise, this point ends up going to Fisher White.
Unfortunate, potentially for SNHU. I mean, they almost had a clean sweep here, and there is a demolition. Elixir, though, is going to get taken out, but that's not going to stop Trendy. He's just dribbling it towards the goal here. SNHU, Mouse does try to send it in, but everyone right now is just kind of stuck in that corner off to the side, and everyone's really just playing defense. Everyone's doing whatever they can to keep it out.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what you have to do. But at some point, you can't worry about keeping the ball out. You got to worry about getting the ball in the net here. SNHU needs another goal, but Fisher White is putting constant aggression onto these guys. And it looks like SNHU is actually not just able to break out of it immediately here.
Nope. Trendy here, dribbling it in, is going to hit the roof, but Sombra there is going to stop it. It's going now towards Fisher. SNHU here rushing it, and it goes in.
Did they just...
I think they said it themselves.
That was insane. Hector from downtown hits it off, bounces off of Microwave, bounces off of controller player, and Microwave seals the deal there, helping Hector out. I guess they felt a little sad that they were actually beating SNHU there. But 30 seconds left. Both teams here, essentially a sudden death. At first goal wins the point. So I wonder if it's going to be SNHU or Fisher. They've been doing really well blocking SNHU's offense here and actually just making them be more defensive, if anything. So I wonder what's going to happen very soon.
And the ball still stuck in Fisher's corner here. AJ, though, trying to send it towards the goal, but Trendy not having any of it. Hector is slow rolling it, and really, mouse control has just been kind of everywhere, keeping the balls out of the net from really every corner of the map.
I mean, he's got 2 inputs. He's using whatever he can to just get there at the right time. We are going into OT here. If SNHU wins this, it will be a clean sweep. But I wonder if that will happen because AJ might have an open goal here, and he does.
Goes in.
AJ scoring for the other team and his own gets the win on this here. That is going to be 4-0 for SNHU. But yeah, what a game. I mean, that was pretty fast. I was really hoping to see some, back and forth wins here, but SNHU with the sweep did pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And we saw a lot of demos going in there, and we also saw that Rule 1 kind of happen. So took one player out of the fight there for, I don't know, at least a good minute.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good time. I mean, AJ was out of there, and then they just weren't able to finish out that point there, but they got it back. That's the first time I've ever seen a Rule 1 within 4 years of casting on stream. So that was cool. That was awesome. I'm really happy I saw that there. But
I mean, that's all we really have for the night.
Yes, that is going to be it for today. If you'd like to see more, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Turn on those dang notifications so you never, ever, 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 ever miss an SNHU esports stream. Make sure you also join our Discord for the latest updates just about esports and in the esports arena here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with League of Legends.
So you'll get to hear my lovely voice all again tomorrow.
3 hours.
3 hours.
See you guys there. Bye.
Bye.